Do you have anything else to say for yourself, nigger? Well, Master, I'm powerful sorry. I didn't mean to intercede on anything right now. But you know, I heard that 4th of July, it was like a time to dissent. Because that's what the ancestors did. Your ancestors did it. And I'm just wondering now, if we can do it. Italian bike. Black man. Black American man. Let's talk a few things, folks. And I'm wearing my red, white, and blue. Knock, knock, Master. What is it, Toby? Well, Master, I just was wondering, me and the missus, you know, it's been about an hour and a half since you got up off my woman. And I figured me and the missus wanted to talk to you to see if we could righteously dissent today. Toby, nigger, you know you are the most offensive, troublesome Negro on this plantation. What is your issue today? Well, Master, I just want to say, wait a minute, nigger. You know what today is, don't you? Well, Master, I know it's July 4th and everything, Master, but listen. Nigger, you know the rules around this plantation. You can protest the first weekend of every month, but not on the 4th of July, nigger. You know the rules. I know, but Master, listen, it's really important to me because, Master, listen, I got a friend of mine, we was talking on the telephone, and you know, we niggas, we're allowed to use the telephone now and the internets and all that. Well, Master, I got a friend of mine, his name is Kettler Bossé. And Mr. Bossé, he one of them real smart, educated niggas. Now, he ain't no field nigga like me, Master. Kettler Bossé, he was working for New York Life. He was out producing all the other white folk there. And one day, they called him a moolie, Master. And they fired him, cut his district, and gave it up all to the white people that was underproducing against him. Nigger, I don't care about no Kettler Bossé. You know the rules on this plantation here, and you come in here again, and you're giving me grief. Do you have anything else to say for yourself, nigger? Well, Master, I'm powerful sorry. I didn't mean to intercede on anything right now. But you know, I heard that 4th of July, it was like a time to dissent. Because that's what the ancestors did. Your ancestors did it. And I'm just wondering now, if we can do it. Nigger, get off of this plantation right now. I'm going to sell you off to someone else. And nigger, did you pay for that water? No, Master, I didn't pay for the water yet. That's enough out of you. Guard, warden, get this nigger right here and put him in the hole. Listen, America was built on dissent. Every day it was, allegedly. So when people come forward, and everybody knows that I am not a person advocating for violence, I've spoken out about non-desecration of statues. I prefer education over it, to desecration. Put a plaque up, do the things that you need to do to educate. Okay, I'm a very progressive moderate, all right? But too often, when I get on Facebook and I look up and I see that people are saying, oh, well, I was a victim of age discrimination. Well, I was a victim of police abuse too. You know, that's Me Too-ism. It's like, what about this ism? Okay? I address those things routinely. As people may know, I'm working on a movie right now about white-on-white police violence, okay? But sometimes it is about being black in America. And it's okay if my existence in this country and the existence of my ancestors does not mirror your experience or the experiences that you may have had as a white person in America. That's okay. But in America, there's always been a hierarchical thing here, okay? You may have been oppressed as an Irishman, as a Nick, okay? Or as a kike, or, you know, a Jew. These things happen. But the truth of the matter is, consistently down the line, we have these issues. and the blacks are at the bottom of the totem pole, historically, okay? Even within all the LGBT movement, there's white supremacism and racism within that movement, okay? So as one of the Supreme Court justices noted years ago, in the Bakke decision, I forget which one it was, they just said, look, you know, in order to address race, to get past race, you have to address race. It's there. It happens, okay? And we look at Facebook, the lawsuit against Facebook right now that I have. All right, they have a problem with me calling myself a nigger when I'm saying that I'm being treated like a nigger or as a nigger, but they let a white woman call herself cracker trash. And she's not out talking about civil disobedience and hurt. She's just having fun, okay? So that's why right now it's amazing that this Facebook lawsuit is coming into the Ninth Circuit in the midst of all of this, okay? And I don't know where it's going to end up, but I do know that nigger is my word. Nigger is black people's word in America, okay? And all across the world. We were bludgeoned to death with that word. It's been foisted upon us for centuries, okay? And so it's up to us to determine how we want to use that word unless we are physically threatening someone, another nigger, okay? And if I'm not, a pencil neck geek like, what's his name, Mark Zuckerberg is not going to tell me that I can't use that word on his social platform, a platform of all ideas. That's bullshit, okay? Complete and utter bullshit. And I'm not having it. So I have noticed that they've stopped censoring my posts now when I say that, okay? But what does it take? A federal lawsuit? How many people know how to sue someone in federal court? All right? You know, I went to school for that. It costs a lot of money. All right? So we have to protect our civil liberties. And Facebook is no more a private enterprise than the NFL is. None of that stuff's truly private anymore. All right? They've got so many government attachments and affiliations and tax abatements. You know, it's all intermingled. And right now, in this COVID era, what's going on is that they're forcing us toward an IA existence. Don't go out so much. Don't talk to people. Don't touch them. Stay away. Order food out. Sit far away from everybody. Don't meet anybody too closely, all right? And then when that happens, we have these private enterprises that make up their own rules, violate their own policies to discriminate. I'm not having it. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. I love y'all. Love this country. But again, you know, I was just thinking, oh goodness, his name escapes me right now. But the issue with America is that, yes, again, it was built on dissent. But that means that James Baldwin, yes, that means, as Baldwin said, I love America dearly, and that's why I reserve the right to criticize her to make her better. And that's it. It's simple. I am a progressive moderate. The things I say mean something. Please, listen. It's our turn. It's been past our turn. Thank you. I'm going to go for a ride, and some friends of mine have invited me over for dinner, and it's Charlie and Melissa. They're the ones who have the DSLR, and I'm going to ride back home and get Pepper and try to keep her safe tonight. And that's it, guys. I love the country, but we're allowed to dissent. Last time I checked.